God, that was going to drive me fucking insane. But no, I do need a new phone. I just haven't done it yet. I don't know why. I just haven't. I'm lazy. Let's all be honest. I'm lazy. Um, but welcome to Fireside Chats. I'm Jared Minikheim, and with me, as always, my loyal friend James.
Hello, friends.
Yes, creative man James, savior James. So welcome to another Fireside Chat. So we got a few things to talk about today. So we're gonna start right off the bat, just so I can get it out of my mind, because I was playing it this morning before we started, and I was doing pretty good, and I was actually winning. So I kind of want to talk about it.
I actually want to get this game again. I feel like I should do that at some point because I loved it. It just was. I didn't have anybody to play with. It got boring for me getting on and playing by myself. It wasn't. I didn't like it because I didn't have any friends.
I play it too much, and I'm talking about Rainbow Six Siege. It's been out for 4 fucking years, almost 5 years, and I still love it. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I still enjoy this game. It's insane. Yeah. So I was telling James, the characters that I normally play as. If you haven't played this game, you're broken into 2 team of 5 team operators, and you have defenders and attackers, and everybody has different characters to pick from, and you have to work as a team to win the match, and they go by rounds. I don't get into the ranked as much, and my one other friend that plays on his PC all the time, all he does is play ranked, and I'm just like, I gave up on playing ranked. Like, I'll play the ranked mode. I'll play, like, I think it's like 5 matches or 10 matches to qualify yourself in a rank. I'll play those 10, and then I'm fucking out of there, and I just pray to God I at least got silver, because the people that play ranked only play ranked like what he does, but that's all they do, and they're just way too good, and it loses the fun. So I play casual, and that's only win 3 rounds and you win. So they're relatively quick. I'd say like 15, 20 minutes tops. So yeah, I can get through a few. So I was playing that this morning. But I normally play as Mute. And what Mute does is he has little jammers he can put down, and it'll stop any electronic device. He's pretty useful. I like him. What characters did you play as when you played it? You know, because you haven't played it in a while.
I honestly don't remember, but I think if I were to recall what my character looked like, it probably looked really close to this Mute dude. Like, I was always some bulky army looking, like some special ops looking dude.
That's everybody. That is literally the game.
Like that's it. No, I mean, like I always there was always something on his head. Like, you never got to see his face.
Well, it was either Mute. It could have been, let's see, that would probably be the year 1 when the game started. This is how much of a nerd I am with this game. I can break it down in this way.
Yeah, and that's it. It was year 1 before it was such a massive thing.
I'm trying to think of all the people that only have like a mask thing. You have Jaeger, where he puts down little traps that'll destroy explosives and things coming in.
Yeah, I didn't have that guy.
Mute, which is the one, as I said, he jams electronics. Then there's also Smoke, but he would throw gas canisters that can knock people and kill them. It's super effective if you throw it, like, if they're coming down a hallway and there's only the entrance they came in and the door you're at, and you throw that when they're mid hallway, you fuck people up with those smoke grenades. But people normally don't do that, and they waste all 3 that they have, and it's just like, God, like, why? It's a wide open area. That smoke's completely useless. Yeah, they're coming in the window. And then
it was, maybe that's the guy I used.
Like,
I wasn't the greatest, so.
Sorry. See, I do get competitive with this game, but it's only to the matter of, like, I'm on there to have fun, but it would be nice if you knew how to use the character and you weren't just a complete dipshit.
I loved it. Like, and I don't know, I loved all the all the everything's like I got rid of it. I wish I had a digital copy instead of a physical copy because I wouldn't have been able to sell it. Like that's the downside.
I have my digital copy. And another thing, because the game's been out so long and whatnot, um, it's generally on sale a lot. So,
Maybe I'll snatch that up with my taxes. I also want to get New Modern Warfare. Sky Dragon says Smoke is a boy.
Smoke is a boy. Yes, he is. Clap, 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 clap. Sorry, I'm losing my mind. Anyway, the other one I use other than mute, I'd say I have like 4 people, and it's 2 for each. My other defender that I normally run as would be Alibi, just because. I mean, if you place her little hologram decoys in the right spot where they can't shoot it, because like where the feet are is basically where that hologram comes up. So if you put it somewhere where they can see that, they can just take it out and they don't alert you to where they are, but it's gone now. Or if they have fucking the EMP grenades, Thatcher there, that's fucking annoying because that just takes everything out. But anyway, I digress. If you put it somewhere just right, when they shoot into a door, because a lot of people just start firing into the door and hope and try to scare you off or even pick somebody off by surprise, they'll hit that, and you know where they are, you know how to coordinate to know where they're coming from. She's another one that I use a lot. And then if I'm an attacker, oh boy. Oh boy. God, Gridlock and Finka are like my two I guess you call it mains. I'm not a gamer to the extent that I know all the terms, okay? So before you start click clack clack clack, I could hear the keyboards clickety clacking at me. Shut the fuck up. I'm not like a super invested gamer half the time. Unless it's a single player, then I tend to just, I don't know. I prefer those. There's not many multiplayer things that I do actually play. But this one I don't mind. I like this one. I can mute people rather quickly if they're super annoying, which it doesn't matter what fucking online game you're playing anymore. There's always some little kid in there, and 99% of them are just the most annoying, just kill them kind of people.
Shut up, boomer.
Oh my god, why would you destroy that? I'm gonna
win. Pizza rolls!
Or, like, I'm pretty sure I've clipped it. If you follow me over on Twitter, at another one I have is at Jokey Pants Games. It's where all like my console stuff goes to. I've made so many clips playing that game of people either doing really well. Like I have one of a Twitch going through a window and taking out 3 different dudes that are all shooting at her. Like somehow that dude pulled it off and killed all 3. I don't know how the fuck he pulled that off. It was amazing. I had to record it. I was like, I just need to see this again.
Oh, speaking of clips from that game, I saw one this last week where this guy, the whole other team, he was the only one left, and they thought he was AFK. And maybe he was, up until the point that they were all in the spawn, and they were just kind of circling around him, dicking around, and then he flips a bitch, runs backwards, and throws his C4 or whatever the hell it was into the lot of them and wipes out their whole team. All over. His team won the round. Like, for me, that was awesome, because if I see someone in the spawn like that in any game, I shoot them instantly. I'm not going to go, pulling my dick out, trying to be tough shit funny guy and then get my ass waxed. Like, that's embarrassing.
That a lot, though. It just,
and that's what happened. Like, all 5 of them are over there, like, being just totally ignorant, and then all blown up, all dead instantly. It was a very satisfying clip to watch.
I actually had a really fun one. That I actually got it, like the C4 kill like that. It's a nitro cell. the one that I had, it was like they broke through the door. And I threw the nitrocell. I'm trying to think where it landed. I think it landed like in the door frame, and I killed the dude that had just come through, was laying down trying to crawl through to pick somebody else off. And then he had his teammate behind him looking for anybody standing up to pick at him. And I got both of them. It was pretty nice. It was pretty
That's
nice double
pretty
kill.
sweet. I couldn't probably do that. No, I'm just saying. I feel like if I picked that game up again, I'd probably get my shit pushed in. I'd be the guy that's just like moving ever so slowly toward whatever objective, trying not to get dead. Very methodical.
Yeah.
But Sky Dragon says Zofia, Hibana are his usual attackers, and Bandit and Jaeger are my defenders.
Are you gender assuming on Fireside Chats? Is the show already canceled? Did we just get canceled?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. No, I'm just reading a comment.
But you assumed their gender, James. You never assume gender anymore. What is wrong with you?
How? I'm so confused. All I said was names.
Okay, as long as
Who are these characters, and what do you know about them?
Okay, which ones again? Sorry, I lost my mind.
Zofia and Hibana are his usual attackers, and I say his because he is a he. Okay. I know this person.
Okay, good.
You might know him as Machu.
Okay, good. I just didn't want to be canceled. See, Hibana and Zofia. Yeah, they're both female. Both are attackers? Yeah. Zofia, if I remember correctly, the grenade launcher is like her thing, that it's like concussive or blast. Either way, you can blast the shit out of people, and like that, it disorients the fuck out of them. And then Hibana would be the launcher that can break reinforced walls with an explosive gel, which she can be pretty useful too. Unless I think I've used that character. It sounds familiar. Then I jam those bitches. But for me, it's Gridlock and Finka, where Gridlock will throw out little traps. They're like hexagon? I think they're hexagon. I don't know. She sprouts them out, and they're all covered in spikes. They damage people, and the only way to get rid of them is they have to shoot them, so you can give people away if they're coming up behind you. Or Finka, who's the healer of the attackers.
You will be hearing from my lawyer for assuming my gender, says Sky Dragon.
What did I tell you? What did I just say?
It's all right. He's full of shit, just like you are.
10 episodes in, and we're already getting canceled. This is the newest offspring in Oddcast.
What, you haven't talked to Disney yet?
Dead.
They'll keep us from getting canceled.
It will be a cold day in hell that I let Disney be the one that buys anything I do, because my comedy would not fly with Disney.
No, it would not.
Myself down. So thank you for tuning in to another Fireside. We've just been canceled.
I forgot about my alerts. They're loud and obnoxious, just for future reference. So if I interrupt you right in the middle of one of your sentences, just know it's for good reason, so that the audio is not compromised and you can repeat yourself.
Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense.
Shout out to Imertrax2157. Thank you for the follow.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome to the oddness, which is Fireside.
Somebody actually followed it. I am honestly surprised.
Hey, we were talking about Disney. Disney's a family-friendly thing.
You know what? I refuse to let that name be spoken in this network. That name will not be spoken in this network unless it is attributed to something in What an Oddcast, and we're covering like a cartoon or some shit. We have to mention it. But until that time, they are not a part of Fireside.
Sky Dragon says, I'm getting this show shut down. No!
Well, let's make the best of it. So moving on, we've gone over the characters that we prefer, and Zofia and Hibana, they aren't bad either. I don't mind them. There's 2 new characters that are coming out. They're supposed to be revealed later today at the live event they're doing, but I wasn't sure what time, because no YouTube channel that I know would be playing it was saying anything. I didn't have time this morning to look up to see what time. But I know what the characters are. I have a general idea what the fuck they're gonna be. And one of them feels like they should have just been released with the game. Like, why did it take so long to come up with this fucking idea? Anyway, the one of them, I assume she's an attacker. I'm going to assume so that it's a counter to Alibi. As I've said, one of the people that I play. But it shows a person on a space station, but then at the end of the little teaser thing, it shows her, like, glitchy hologrammy on the surface of the moon, which tells me that it's going to be somebody that may be an attacker that has something like Alibi, but it'll be something where, like, it can move. So, like, maybe kind of like what they do in Halo. If you send that out and it, like, runs past and people are like, oh shit, guy running. I think it'll be the same general idea with that one.
Do we want to take a second and play the trailer for anybody watching this after or watching currently?
Yeah, sure.
And then go ahead and break her down after it's over? All right, let's do it. Enjoy.
I better enjoy.
I don't know who that big ass dude is, but
dude,
he's a brute.
God. Yes.
Is that one of the new ones? I'm assuming all these characters are going to be new ones. He breaks through a wall. He doesn't look like he's like a machine or anything. So
yeah, these two characters are new. The breaking down the wall guy.
Maybe it's Arnold.
Well, people are saying what he might be is when you're loading up Rainbow Six, and even on the covers, there's the guy with the shield breaking through a wall. And it's something that people have been asking for with Rainbow Six is like, was that a character model at any point? Like, that seems interesting. Is that something that you were thinking about doing? It looks like that's that character. I think but it looks like he might, if she's an attacker, I'd say he'd have to be the defender. Which, man, if they make that a defending character, fuck. Like, I don't really use Clash. She's the only one with a shield on the defender side. Because, number one, yes, it's a full body thing and I can shock people, but all that does is fucking slow them down. They can still shoot me. They can still fucking shoot me when I move the shield to shoot at them. Like, it's not that great. But this character,
cool
if you give him a shield like Blitz, where it's like a half body thing, but like he just puts that shit up and breaks through a goddamn wall, like that. Do you know how disturbing that would be to attackers?
It's almost a little absurd. Like it's
exactly.
I'm just saying. I think not only would I probably poop a little bit, but I probably would never want to get him like pit up against him in a match. Like, what are you supposed to do?
We're sending in Bane
to defend that shit. I don't know. I don't understand it. But it's cool. It's a cool concept. I just don't know if he fits.
They need to have a skin suit for that guy that is Bane from Batman. I swear to God, they need to do that. We're sending in Bane.
That's another thing this game does, though, right? Is like different skins for different
yeah, you get different
whatever
like,
operators,
headgear, stuff like that.
Oh, not like full blown skins.
Oh no, there are skins too. They have a few of those. Like some of them have like a World War II skin and shit like that.
Maybe you ought to hit up Ubisoft and maybe they'll release a Bane skin for $100.
You know what? That's actually a great idea. Everybody start hashtagging and tagging Ubisoft. Tell them to make this new character that can break the walls of Bane. Skin. Yes. Bane
hold on,
skin.
My elephants are walking through the room.
Oh yes, James and I. James is still sick. I started feeling better yesterday. But James
I apologize.
It's pretty great.
Sound the trumpet. The king is walking through.
So yeah, that's I don't know what they're gonna be. As I said, they're gonna be revealed later today what they actually are. Either way, I think they'll be interesting to see play out with the game. You know, you got fucking Bane and an albino. That's what's coming.
I suppose that's what happens when you're stuck in space, but
operators, we're sending in a vampire.
Powder and Bane.
What? She looks like a vampire.
The world is a vampire.
Demonetized.
Yep, pretty much.
Okay, so moving on.
I have a little bit of a kind of surprise thingy I would like to announce before we get too deep into the podcast.
Oh, yes. Go.
The handful of listeners that probably can't handle listening to us for more than an hour, I'll get it in as early as I can.
I'm sorry.
I'm just fucking around. Anyways, so I know people listening to this probably don't necessarily watch my vlogs. I upload a vlog every Friday over on, I guess, kind of our YouTube channel. Since most
has a vlog, yeah. He talks to you on camera like you're there,
but you're not. And so, anyways, I have this fundraiser I'm doing for my friend's kiddo, so he can go to this Pathways to STEM thing. It's like super prestigious thing for somebody that's only 10 years old. Like very select handful go, more or less. And he's been offered to go. It costs $2,500 to send him to this.
Hey kids, you want to sell your kidney to come down and be smart?
Right? So anyway, the surprise here is, if any of you have watched any videos on my channel, or if you've listened to us talk about it in the past, I have a 1-1 scale Hammerburst Locust Hammerburst from the Gears of War series. One of only 500 ever made. And I was thinking about selling it and then trying to maybe donate any overhead from what I wanted to get back from it to something. Well, I decided this week, if we can actually hit the $2,500 goal, I will give that gun away. I will ship it to one randomly selected donator.
Is that welcome back to the Fireside Chats here on WBBB. We just got a word that we're giving away a Hammerburst, baby. That is right. If you go and contribute to the ongoing fundraiser that you hear today, you can get entry into winning a replica Hammerburst. Bitch, go!
See. That was a pretty good ad spot right there on the fly there, Jared.
Thank you.
So what I want to do is I would like to set up next weekend as like a full-blown stream weekend. So because we're streaming this every Saturday, it's only going to be our second stream, but I would like to maybe we could do some kind of a special episode and, try and get word out there that that's what's going on, that they could, possibly win this Hammerburst. All they have to do is donate.
We'll shout it out as well. If you guys, if you don't find me completely annoying, and if I've somehow brought a smile for you, and I don't know, maybe you just enjoy hearing someone be a fucking idiot. Well, you can find us you can find me over on What an Oddcast on Monday. Because Monday we're gonna do Tom and Jerry on Monday. Kind of excited.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, so we have some fun over there. And Anthony even has his podcast coming, the CLT Sandwich, which he wants to cover the most random fucking like monsters, folklore, all that kind of shit that I've ever heard in my life. So that'll be a fun one that he wants to do. But yeah, you can follow all those. When we announce everything as they come out. And we also have that Patreon, James. Don't you be trying to trip me out of here. We have a Patreon. If you enjoy the show as well. Which is patreon.com/oddcast. And you can help contribute out to, everything that we're doing here. And, help us. But
you'll also get a shout out on the live shows.
Oh, you do.
Anybody that joins Patreon. Why don't you go ahead and shout out the couple that are?
No. No, because they've all been shouted out. They've already been shouted out.
You never done it live?
Because I don't want to do it live. Fuck you, Seth. Seth is in that, and I just don't want to shout him out. Like you,
Fair
Seth.
enough. There's your shout out.
Just kidding, Seth. I love you.
Congratulations.
But no, guys, you can always check that out, and it helps us out. Go check out the charity. We'll also, the Oddcast Network on Facebook, all the stuff that you see on screen there. We'll be posting more about this as it approaches, so you can always, have it on hand at any given time. Isn't it amazing?
Do not forget to tell Jeremy, thank you for your service whenever you get a chance.
Hashtag what an oddcast. Jeremy, thank you for your service. I will take pictures of any reply I get.
Oh, absolutely. Maybe we'll even feature him next week. We'll have a dedicated Jeremy segment. Jeremy
had to step away, not because he was getting shipped out or anything. Because believe me, I would be in panic mode not being able to do the show if I knew he was getting flown out somewhere. But he's moving into a new house, so he's been rearranging and getting things ready on that side. But we are excited to have him coming back here soon, and But everybody, seriously, Jeremy, thank you for your service. Hashtag what an oddcast. I will straight up take pictures.
Yeah. Sky Dragon says he's going to do it just to be an ass.
Oh,
perfect.
No. Oh, no, he loves it. He loves the attention.
Oh,
he's a little whore.
Damn attention horse. All right, so sorry about interrupting the entire flow of the show, but it is a live show. You got to remember that.
Didn't interrupt anything because I was pulling up the article that I have. Because you know what else is a little whore?
What? She just called my mouth a whore?
No, I mean, Jeremy's a little whore. No, I'm just kidding. I love you, Jeremy. Thank you for your service. Gotta get it in there one more time.
Yep.
Drive him up the wall. But no, you know what else is a little whore?
Sharks?
Yes.
I knew it.
They're hungry, obsessive little whores. Just kidding. I have an irrational fear of sharks. I don't know what it is. I don't look up phobias because I just don't want to have that looming around in my brain. So I haven't looked it up. But I am terrified of sharks. Like, it's been that way ever since I was a kid. Like, I'd see any movie with a shark. It could be even like, because there's some really dumb fucking shark movies, like Three-Headed Shark Attack and shit, or Sharknadoes.
Galeophobia.
God, why would you tell me?
You're welcome.
Or
Silachopia. Or Silachobia.
It's like I have a fear of cocks. Oh no, a chubber.
Chubbophobia.
Anyway, god damn it. But no, sharks always just terrified me. Because, like, if you end up in the ocean at any point, like, you're in their domain. Like, there's nothing you're going to do that's going to save you. They will eat you if they feel like it. There's nothing you can do. You're fucking...
Yep.
You're just treading water like a drowned fucking rat to them. And that terrified me. And it still terrifies me to this day. Sharks still creep me out. But not on a creep out of anything like creepy. Just I just find them terrifying. I'm rambling because I skip a beat on sharks. They get my heart racing. I don't know what it is. But I have some facts and things. So I have a couple things here. So first one, 8 weird facts about sharks.
Alrighty.
Are you ready?
Let's do it.
The megamouth shark, meaning giant mouth of the deep, and a really long thing that I'm just not even going to try to pronounce and look like an even more big dumbass. Fewer than 100 specimens of the beast have ever been seen. It was first discovered in 1976 when struck by and tangled in the anchor of a Navy ship off Hawaii. 'Cause fuck that shark. The animal can grow up to 15 feet long and is a filter feeder, siphoning plankton from the water. But it looks like a fucking zombie shark. That's not in there. I'm adding that part.
Let's just go ahead and see. What's it called?
The megamouth shark.
Megamouth shark.
Yeah. It looks like a fucking zombie shark because it just lives in the fucking deepest depths of the hell of the ocean.
All right. Images. What? Okay, I have seen this ugly ass son of a bitch.
Yeah,
What in the
we've barely
ass?
seen them. Like, they live so deep down, and the way scientists have gathered it is like they just come to the surface when they're ready to die. Basically, it's like when they're really old, they can't stay down as deep, and we end up finding them. It's like, how many more? Like, how big do you think that they get other than that? Like, what other ones are down there?
Right?
But moving
So
on.
it's a shark, but it's kind of like if it filters things, like it sounds more like a whale, even though it's not.
Yeah, it'd be like the bass king or the whale shark, except it just looks like a fucking zombie shark. It's nightmare fuel, really. We also have the cookie cutter shark, that tiny cute little thing that kills somebody in Shark Night, the remake.
Shark Night?
Yeah, you didn't see Shark Night? You didn't have an irrational fear of sharks that drove you to watch the horror movie?
Absolutely not. This thing looks like it would crawl up your pee hole. This thing is awful looking. He's a pee hole.
It's a cute little guy.
He's not cute.
So he can take ice cream, scoop-shaped bites out of other sharks, including great whites. They also have been known to bite holes in cables and other materials used by the U.S. Navy conspiracy, which has necessitated a switch to fiberglass. Therefore, the little sharks can't bite through the wires anymore. Conspiracy.
It's an elongated piranha. It says Sky Dragon. The word elongated is such a weird word, and it seems very inappropriate. It's a penis
My
with a shark head.
elongated piranha.
Oh, my chest.
It sounds like something out of an Aquaman fanfic.
Elongated piranha.
It was an elongated piranha.
It was elongated piranha man. Maybe we should hook him up with Penis Man and the poo doer or whatever his name was.
All right, so we also have thick skin. The skin of a female shark is much thicker than that of a male because males bite females when they're fucking. A shark researcher and doctoral student at the University of Miami said, pregnant females appear to avoid males on migration routes in the eastern Pacific Ocean, perhaps to avoid being bitten when they're fucking, studies have shown.
Wow.
Man, these are getting really progressive there, kids.
I see that. See, now if you can see the picture I have on screen, this bitch is looking over at this other shark like, don't you even think about it, asshole. Don't you bite me.
Oh,
we ain't
God,
done
I'm gonna
yet.
fucking die reading these. The slow-moving killer. The Greenland shark is one of the slowest moving fucking fish ever recorded to have ever fucking lived. And it's been found with reindeer, polar bears, and fast-moving seals in its stomach. God damn. It's thought that the Greenland shark It's thought that the Greenland shark preys upon sleeping seals, which snooze in the water to avoid polar bears. But oh fuck, there's a goddamn shark. Can we just acknowledge
weird looking?
If you're a seal, you are just fucked.
Yeah, your life is full of
there is
not fun
nothing
times.
helping you if you're a seal. Cause yeah, I mean, you got polar bears up on top of the ice that are just waiting to clamp down on your little ass. And then when you're in warmer waters, there's fucking great whites everywhere that keep trying to eat you. So then you're like, you're on the ice and you're like, all right, the polar bears, maybe they'll leave me alone if I just sleep in the water under the ice. And then there's just the slowest moving fish ever recorded, just waiting for you to be asleep to eat you alive.
Poor little guy.
Fucking seals can't. And then, oh man, don't even get me started, because then when you run into a human, I think we all know what happens then. By human law, you have to get your clubs out. So
that's so fucked up.
And now
I
we're
knew where you were
canceled.
going with it because that's just like, I don't know, maybe common knowledge at this point that humans are pieces of shit.
Hey, now we're canceled. So they also have cavity-free teeth.
Because they lose them.
Shark teeth are covered in fluoride, making them
What?
cavity resistant. A study in 2012 found that a shark's enamel is made up of a chemical called, I'm gonna sound like a fucking moron, fluoropatite, which is resistant to acid produced by bacteria. This combined with the fact that most sharks replace their teeth anyway, because, I mean, fucking A, not like they're killer enough already of their lives, means that sharks have excellent dental health. Because, you know, they lose a tooth biting your fucking arm off, they just have another one ready to take its place.
Yeah, that's something.
Murderers.
That is something I wish we could have our teeth just fucking replaced like that. Oh, this one's dull. Yoink! Here's the new one to shred people with.
That's why sharks don't worry about
fair.
it. It's like, man, you find shark teeth everywhere. Like, yeah, because they just fucking fall out. Like, they have nothing. They just constantly fucking replace. It's meant to
it's
just
not
stab
fair.
and kill and eat you. And if they lose one, then so be it. They're terrifying.
They are absolutely terrifying. All sharks are terrifying. So yeah, my like you said, irrational fear. My irrational fear goes as far as like in a video game. Like we play Sea of Thieves semi-regularly.
I think it's more you play Sea of Thieves. I hop on every now and again.
No.
But it's more
when I
you
say
play
we,
Sea of Thieves.
me and my girlfriend. We play it every Sunday.
Girlfriend.
We play, and I don't know.
So
initially, when we first started playing this game, like my real life fear of like falling out of a boat in the middle of the ocean and being eaten alive, like came to a semi-reality in that game and made me poop a lot. Like the first time I fell off the boat, fell off the dock, ran out, swam out to the boat, and a shark, because you don't know they're there. It's just, I guess, similar as you can get in a game to real life, and boom, they just hit you. They attack you.
Yeah. After playing that a few times.
Oh, sends chills down my spine. But the worst thing that game did to me was when they introduced Meg. Now, regular sharks are like, you know, scary enough, and you intensify their size and length by tens of times. And I literally almost had an anxiety attack the first time we were attacked by one. Like, that's how much I am scared of sharks. And honestly, they're not like, shark attacks don't happen all that often, but I still fucking hate the idea of being out in the middle of open water and having something eat me.
I think that's part of like, I mean, I think that's just part of like that primal in your brain of fight or flight.
And that, but like, to happen in a video game though,
your body
what's that say about me?
One in the water, because like you're out of your element. You're not meant to be swimming. So as soon as something like that happens, your body freaks the fuck out because you have no grounding to do a goddamn thing other than pray to God you don't die.
Yep. I hope it doesn't see you or have any interest in you. I mean, just looking at these pictures I pulled up for this, it's like, it got me a little antsy. Like, just...
Well, let's clear that up for you.
Oh.
Here's a cute little guy. Lantern sharks can glow to disguise themselves in the deep ocean, producing and emitting the same amount of light as that which is filtering down from above. This way, they don't create a quote-unquote shadow. Velvet belly lantern sharks have glowing spines, and the glowing spines help to ward off predators. So even in the darkest depths of hell of the ocean, there's still fucking sharks.
A shark. That is not cool. Like they're unavoidable.
Here's something terrifying.
Oh, it makes my butthole pucker. Like what?
You're getting ready to... Now we're going to get scared.
Oh, great.
Some captive female sharks have been known to reproduce without the aid of a male, essentially cloning those motherfucking selves. In 2001, a female hammerhead shark gave birth in the Henry Dooler Zoo in Nebraska. Hey, here in Nebraska. Without mating with a male, taking researchers by surprise, because she wasn't fucking. It's an example of parthenogenesis, wherein embryos can be created with external fertilization, and has been seen in all types of animals. Hey, get this, except for us dumbass mammals.
Oh, God.
So they can just make their own babies. They don't even need a man. They don't need no man. They just make their own.
Oh, man.
Could you imagine being surrounded by a little mini of yourselves, and that's how you make more?
Sky Dragon says, oh, fuck that. We don't need asexual sharks. Kill them all. Well, oh, no. Asexual sharks.
And
but then again...
Our last fact in the 8 weird facts, thresher sharks... Yeah, the thresher.
What and where? Thresher.
Yes. Can flail their tails to stun prey, cracking it like a whip. The behavior was captured on film and described for the first time in a POLOS-1 study last month. The tail whip also creates bubbles that also stun prey.
Wow, its tail is insane.
Yes. Oh yes, these ones I have seen, because a lot of people catch these when they go out, like if you do like deep ocean fishing, however you want to put it.
What the fuck?
Those are some sharks you could end up getting. There's Makos are really popular.
Yeah, the Mako. I've heard of that one. I've never heard of this thresher shark.
Oh yeah, that tail's terrifying.
Its back tail fin is just, it's weird looking. It almost looks fake. Like, to be honest, it looks like something out of it looks like an illustration. It's nuts.
So are you ready for the 8 weirdest sharks in the world?
The 8 weirdest sharks in the world.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck yeah, why not?
The bamboo shark.
The bamboo shark?
Yes, it lives in bamboo, stalks the knights of Japan, killing innocent people. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking with y'all. That would be truly terrifying. Get rid of all the bamboo in your house right now. Take it out and burn it.
It's actually adorable. It's adorable. It looks pretty small.
These little sharks are so long and skinny
I don't think its tail creates fart bubbles.
Which is great. They seem to have more in common with an eel or a sea snake rather than a shark. Oh yeah. Get this. Bamboo sharks, they can fuck themselves. They have the ability to make offsprings without a male.
That's great. It sounds like it's an ongoing trend for sharks.
Yeah, scientists had no idea the bamboo shark could do so until in the United Kingdom Sea Life Center there were reports of a virgin birth because one of their bamboo sharks had given birth without any help of a male bamboo shark.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, here's one that sounds like it's straight out of Skyrim.
Too. I wanted a bamboo shark.
So, you ready for one right out of Skyrim? Pull this up, and I swear to God, you will think so.
Absolutely.
The tasseled wobbegong. WOBBE gong.
Oh, God.
Wait, before you go fight that dragon, you best get your tasseled wobbegong.
It's a tasseled wobbegong.
Yes.
What the fuck? Oh, here's your tasseled wobbegongle. Snarf on the garfuck.
The tasseled wobbegong.
Oh, the tasseled wobbegonger.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. Here. Let's check out, what about this image? Yeah, it's a little derpy one, but nonetheless, it looks like it has a beard made out of seaweed or something. I don't know. It blends in with the ocean floor really well.
It does. It does.
Its name, though, makes my tummy hurt. Made me cough.
Baby, we gonna get us some Tessa Wobbegong tonight. Yo!
Female sharks don't need male sharks.
I'm sorry, I don't know what that was. If there's anybody,
sharks.
if anybody listens that lives further down south, I don't mean to offend. So, this strange-looking shark has a elaborate fringe around its head and serves as a type of camouflage as it hunts other fish, like the true reeking murderer it is. Though they have been known to accidentally nibble on a human finger or toe, if a diver snorkeler were happen to, I don't know, get anywhere near the fucking thing.
Near the wobblygonger.
Oh, here we go. This one's lovely. This one was something that was recorded in 2013. A two-headed bull shark.
What the ass?
In 2013, a fisherman pulled up a bull shark out of the water and found she was pregnant with a very special fetus. One with two heads. This wasn't the first time a two-headed shark fetus, or embryo, had been found, but it was the first bull shark. And funny enough, this is exactly how the movie Twin-Headed Shark Attack starts.
Oh, it's so weird.
Then they also threw in the whale shark, because it's basically just a giant whale, but it's classified as a shark.
Yeah.
They're ginormous, they're very peaceful, longer than 40 feet long, and they only feed on plankton and shit. So, again, it's just a fucking whale.
Similar to the monster mouth deep diving dickhead. Yeah, that one.
The megamouth and the basking shark are both the same way. Just really big sharks, but they don't eat anything. The leopard shark. Despite the fact that these sharks can grow to an intimidating 7 feet long, not intimidating at all, they impose basically zero risk to people. According to shark experts in Florida, their docile nature, along with their beautiful spotted skin, is exactly how they lure people in and they never come back. I mean that they're so popular with snorkelers and divers.
No thanks. Nope. I don't care.
Just follow me, Tim. We can leave your wife behind. You're in Florida now. Oh, yeah. I finally made it, Doris. Yeah, that's it, Tim. Just right over here to my friends. We're going to greet you in the ocean. I'm so friendly.
I'm going to eat your face.
Tim was never heard from again.
That's what you get for swimming with leopard sharks, you dipshit.
Welcome to Unsolved Mysteries. Tonight, where did Tim go when he went to school? His wife Doris believes that he was having an affair with a mermaid. Speaking of which,
find out tonight at 6 p.m.
Speaking of which, I bought the Lighthouse with William Dafoe and Robert Pattinson. I haven't sat down and watched it yet, but they had it on sale for. This is the way I looked at it. I was gonna rent it again because I had rented it a while back, and I'm a fucking idiot, and I forget that I rent things on a different console than because I have the two. So it ended up expiring because I'm just a fucking idiot. But my father had watched it just last night, and he was telling me like, "Hey, it's pretty fucked up. I think you're gonna like it." I'm like, "Oh, sweet," because it was either rent it for $4 or just buy it for $6, and I'm like, I was gonna buy it. I'm like, why the fuck am I gonna rent it for $4? But $2 more, I could just buy it and be done with it. Watch it. Whenever.
Well, yeah, then you don't have to waste your money letting it expire before you can watch it.
Exactly. I had already wasted $5 before. So.
Sky Dragon says, "Almost spit my drink all over everything." So that's a good sign.
So I still have to watch it, but I know that there's something about mermaid fucking.
That just sounds like bad news.
Speaking of Robert Pattinson, the fucking, of course what happened right after we recorded our What an Oddcast episode on Thursday, they fucking showed what Robert Pattinson's bat suit looks like. It was literally like I had just got done editing for 4 hours. I'm just sitting relaxing after it, and I'm flipping through, and it was like 50 minutes ago. Test reveal leak of what Robert Pattinson's bat suit looks like. I'm like, son of a bitch.
I thought it looked pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie.
It looks interesting because
I don't even use that word
Batman, so
like
cool.
ever, but it looks fuck cool. I thought it looked cool.
It looks cool.
His face fits the mask too. Like, I kind of thought it might.
He's a younger Batman, so
yeah,
he couldn't bulk up. All right, that was something that he ran into the problem of, is he can't bulk up like Ben Affleck and them did. His body just doesn't build muscle like that. He's like, I can get abs and I can look defined, but it doesn't build mass. So he's just a younger version of Batman, and I think his body build just fits for that because he's a young man.
Yeah.
He's just kind of getting the grip from, by the sounds of it. So
well, if you look at the contrast between like him and like Ben Affleck's
or even
was
Christian
like
Bale's, both of them were older
Christian
men.
Bale. They were they're bulky, like in their suit. They're like these beefy fucks, and like his fits more of what you would see out of a young Batman. Even like in the cartoons, like he's not this monstrous built up.
No, I don't want to
thing.
hear your short jokes, you piece of shit. Pull up my article, bitch.
What? Who are you talking to? What just happened?
I was sitting here. We got into that little tangent there, and the article I had pulled up when I was reading the shark things from, I pulled up a thing like 10 funny jokes. Just click the link. I'm like, no, get the fuck out of here. What kind of ad is that?
10 funny jokes for your podcast right now. How would
fuck
they
you,
even
phone.
know?
You keep listening to me, you piece of shit. Because like, newsflash, your phone's always listening to you. It doesn't matter.
Correct.
Nothing you can do about it. So, sand tiger shark. The most terrifying looking fucking shark you'll ever see in your entire life. Will make you want to kill yourself to get it out of your mind.
Oh my god.
Their jaws are just everywhere.
Dude. What?
So get this.
Oh, he's so scary.
What makes them most unique is that
I don't like it.
They're the only shark that come up to the surface for air. Not to breathe it, but to suck it down into their stomach. They store the air there to help themselves be more buoyant so they can float motionless.
Oh, it's terrifying.
And not scare their food away thrashing their tails around.
Oh.
Could you imagine that fish that dies? Yeah, how fucking terrible that is? All right, Bill, just gotta keep making this migration here. We'll get there eventually. Hey, you guys see that thing just floating over? I mean, I can't really make it out because it's not moving, but I swear to God, there's something coming right at us. Now you're going crazy. You've been swimming too much. Put the weight on me.
You're losing oxygen to your brain. Go to the surface.
There's
Go
no
now.
air here.
So it's not only a terrifying shark, but it's derpy as well. Yeah. I mean, it looks derpy. But it's also like terrifying.
It looks like a shark that its brain quit halfway through its life, and then it got hit in the face with a shovel.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that a couple times.
Yeah, it just got smacked in the face with a shovel. So yeah, that there's a weird one for you. Or what about the coral cat shark?
The what and who where?
Who knew a shark could be so cute? This little fish is more vibrantly colored than any other shark, and its rarely grows bigger than 2 feet. It's like a perfect cuddle, making them the picks for home and public aquariums. #1 shark, y'all.
Oh my god, it's adorable.
You can see how this was just the way it was written. That's how it came across to me.
Oh. Well, it's pretty cute. Pretty cute shark.
Scalloped hammerhead. When you really just want to have hammerhead, but you want those scalloped potatoes, get scalloped hammerhead. It's hard to imagine a reason why a shark's head would be shaped like a bull peen hammer. But having eyes set way on the other sides of their unique, giant, weird-shaped fucking head gives hammerhead sharks a bigger visual range for finding prey or seeing another normal-looking shark coming at them. They also have extremely sensitive sensory organs called
Penises.
on their heads that allow them to easily detect the electrical fields put off by stingrays, their favorite food, because then they get to use their heads like a little shovel and pull them out and bite on them.
Enunciation's not that guy's strong suit.
Hey, fuck you, pal.
Oh, that was great.
So yeah, there's some sharks and weird facts about them.
And they're also terrifying. Don't forget that.
They are.
Never go swimming in the ocean.
I have a few
You will
stories.
get eaten by a shark.
So before I finish off with
Before you finish off sharks?
Stories. I have a few shark stories. They're real quick. Then I have a few things to cover over, and then you'll all be free for me. So just bear with me. The shark with a dangerous appetite. Great white sharks can be ferocious predators, but one of these giant fish overestimated its hunting abilities when it crunched down on a sea turtle.
Oh, shit.
Turtle. And then it choked to death, the dumb bitch. According to one expert, not only is it unusual for a great white to choke on its prey, it's even rarer that a great white fits an entire fucking sea turtle in its mouth in the first place. The expert was then quoted as saying, "Goddamn, homie, calm your fat ass down."
What the fuck?
And
smart shark.
Another story? It's a fish-eat-fish world, even if you're a fucking shark. This summer, an underwater remotely operated vehicle from the Okeanos Explorer, a National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, research vessel, filmed an incredible scene of nearly a dozen dogfish sharks feasting on an enormous swordfish, which had fallen onto the sea floor. As if that wasn't impressive enough, though, a few minutes into filming, a Goliath grouper, a really big-ass fucking fish, slipped into the picture and gulped almost all the sharks down, swallowing them whole. The rest of the sharks remained laser-focused on eating that dead ass and getting it into their bellies as fast as humanly or sharkly, possible, undisrupted by the fact that half of their friends had just been eaten by a giant-ass fish.
The groper shark. Well done.
Yes, the grouper fish.
That's why I said groper.
Grouper.
Groper.
Group. Because he
Group.
groups up the fish before he eats them whole. You insignificant bitch.
Oh, shit. This is
So,
interesting stories.
earlier this year, an international team of researchers sequenced the genome of a great white shark because they wanted to make teenage boys into crime-fighting shark people. Street sharks! Street sharks!
What the fuck? I was like all listening intently, waiting for the next story. Oh, mind blown.
White shark, the genome was then compared to be almost identical to several other vertebrate species. The team discovered a wealth of unusual genetic characteristics that could explain why white sharks are basically, they say superheroes, I'm going to say villainous murdering monsters of your plump sea lion. Because their genome is specifically designed to kill. And that is all the stories I'm
Correct.
going to read, because then they stop being cool and a little more terrifying.
Yeah, fuck that. No thanks.
So, so we had some Rainbow Six talk. We had some Shark talk. We had some charity talk. We had some Oddcast talk. We had a whole bunch of stuff today, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, then I'm sorry. I'm going to be honest. I don't really.
You don't give a shit.
I don't give a fuck. But anyway, I do thank.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
I do thank all of you for listening, and anybody that did, we'd appreciate it. Leave us a like, leave us a review, comment, follow us on our podcast platforms, whatever.
Little stupid ass podcast. I ain't fucking with you.
I'll fucking beat your ass. So, as soon as that camera's off, he's gonna fuck that little dog. So,
Oh.
that's actually in a Slipknot song. I just want to point that out. I want to point that out. That is in a Slipknot song.
Well, that's neat.
And it's something that has always made me laugh since I was a teenager there, because it's just so out of place.
Yeah, it's really out of place, I think, in any context.
I want to say it's either in, I want to say it's in Get This, which was a bonus thing that they had on the self-titled album. But anyway, there's like a part where like Sid's turntable, like you hear that whoop, and then it's just that thing, and I've seen the fucking movie it's from, and I totally forget where it is. But yeah, it is, as soon as that camera's off, he's gonna fuck that little dog, and then the music picks back up, and it's just so out of place. But anyway, follow us all on the Instagram and the Twitters and stuff. I'll be back Monday with What an Oddcast. As I said, we're doing Tom and Jerry Monday. Thursday is gonna be a bit of a surprise. Holla at you. Because it's Odd Chat, and quite honestly, that's our relaxed fit day where we have no fucking plan whatsoever half the time. And even if we do, it's just like our last episode, we went over the Bay Universe movies, which was just going over Michael Bay movies and shitting on Michael Bay. Because why not?
One time.
He's earned it.
He should do a movie about street sharks.
All right, on a serious note, since we're live streaming, and anybody listening, for real, Michael Bay, if you hear me, you son of a bitch, what the fuck were the last 3 Transformer movies? I mean, we talk about it on that episode, but like, what kind of cocaine were you snorting? Because that is some bullshit. It just got weird. Like
Bumblebee was good, but I don't think he touched that one, did he?
He produced.
Okay, that's why.
It was directed by the guy who did Kubo and the Two Strings, so it turned out differently, and they liked it so much they're rebooting the entire universe using it. So, but Michael Bay's still producing, and we all saw what that did with TMNT when he did those two. So, watch out, Transformers. Anyway, guys, thank you all for tuning in. This is going to be the end of the podcast platform. If you're listening live, we'll still be around, but later.